Hello, everybody. I think
What's
there's only
going
one more.
on? I'll wait for a few more folks to hop on.
Right?
Mhm. Annie Valley Hunt this Saturday.
Yeah, you like that? I got that to go. Roll out and go for me.
Heck yeah. You ready?
Yeah, I believe so. I never found the banner, but Carl said that he was going to go out to the grounds and see maybe just by chance that tote because I looked, but he said he's going to look. But if not, just roll without it. I got a little printout made. Actually, hey, Logan, do me a favor. Grab me the stuff out of the top of that tote.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably in that storage shed. That's what I was thinking. Hey, show me Chris. Hey, David.
If not, worst case scenario, I got this. I'll get a plastic something or other to put it on, and I could just hang it from the deal. And then I got extra signage. Listen, the girls were making stuff up. Went ahead, just made posters. So
So you guys have an extra 50-50 drawing?
yeah, I'm gonna give an extra buy into the thing to anyone else that wants to buy some extra tickets into it.
Okay, sounds cool. Good
Well,
deal.
John thought it was a good idea. I said, well, we can do it. So pulled the trigger on it. But yeah, I think other than that, I got all the stuff. It's just I'm waiting on them to mow, and I could set up the flags and then just get everything planning.
Yeah, I drove by yesterday and it looked pretty tall.
Yeah, they were saying Tuesday or Wednesday on mowing. I think is what the last I heard. Or who knows? They may get out this evening and mow. But it's still holding on that the rain is there's no rain on Saturday. They bumped Friday up to a 70% chance.
Yeah, I noticed that. Hey,
Hey,
NorCal.
so so what did you think of the hunt this weekend? I know you were talking, but it sounded like it was a little bit better than last year, but still could use a little bit of improvement.
Yeah, they had Mind Lab this year, which you have a main sponsor that shows up doing a hunt. It's always a plus.
Right.
Um, I think it's just it being Memorial Day weekend. It's a rough weekend to do an activity like that.
Right.
For a lot of people rather go to the lake and whatnot, and I mean it's still fun overall. I just don't like the traffic,
Right.
especially right next to a big town or city.
Right. Right.
But
Yeah.
overall, it was decent, pretty good. A lot of folks did really well. A lot of folks not so great. To a lot of folks, is an eye opener, and then to some
Hmm.
folks, man, they just walked out like bandits.
Hmm. So are you thinking it's just some people are not used to that kind of an event, or you just think some of the
No,
people are
it's when it comes to these seated hunts, it's to me, it's some skill, speed, skill, and luck and location.
Right.
You get the right target, and then when it comes to your speed hunting and how many targets you can get. But for like the main prizes, it's basically luck and location. If you hit that target, that certain prize token at a certain spot,
Mhm.
bada boom. I think I walked out with 2 tokens this year, which is about average, 2-3 tokens a person.
Right.
Some people went, 3 or 4. Some people none.
Hmm. Yeah, I know you like John talked about it, which I think it was an eye opener for him. So
Yeah, yeah. I think it was his very first seeded hunt in in Oklahoma because he just moved down from California, I believe,
yeah,
and he
yeah,
he was real
California.
excited. And first hunt was the $50 hunt, and I told him, I was like, "Hey man, this is probably the hardest hunt that
Mhm.
they have to offer." And unfortunately, he didn't find any targets that hunt. Yeah, I remember
Mm.
that one. He was pretty upset about that.
Yeah, yeah. He's pretty disheartened from that event. He's like, I ain't gonna ever go back to that one.
I had another good friend of mine. He was super excited. He texted me for the hunt. He's like, "Man, I'm so ready for this and super excited." And I didn't have the heart to tell him that it's a hard hunt. It's a you
Hmm.
really have to go in there with an open mind. And he did the $50 in the main hunt, and he found 0 targets in the half hunt, and no tokens in the main hunt, and
Mm.
small handful of silver dimes in the main hunt. And I think it was an eye opener for him. And he had fun overall, but it's an eye opener.
Right. Super competitive and pretty tough, huh?
Mm-hmm. When you spend the gas money, hunt fees, and all the travel expenses, hotels, whatever, food, it
And walk
adds
home with
up.
a
So
right,
when
and you
you
walk home with a little bit of a handful of stuff, you're kind of like, ugh.
if you walk out with $15 worth of silver, it's kind of
Right,
disheartening.
right.
But like I said, there's some people out there that, of course, most of them, the ones that do good, are really competitive, and they'll sign up for all the hunts. Yes, they're spending a lot more money on this event, but
You think
if
there's
you're
on the
competitive enough,
spread,
and yes, and luck and location, you can do great at these events.
so they go everything and on the bigger spread that maybe
Hmm.
they have a better chance of balancing out if maybe
Yeah,
one's not so good, they do better on the other one. The other one's
yeah,
good,
exactly.
the next one do a little bit better, and then as a whole, they do okay.
Yeah, average out. I mean, and that's kind
Average.
of like a game plan for if you're really competitive. I
Hmm.
try to go in these, and I do mostly filming, so I just usually try to do the if they have a night hunt, I'll do a night hunt. If and then usually do the main hunt. Now the one last week, I uh, I went all out except for one hunt, which I should have done them all because I needed to take my photos, I needed to film. I know I put my GoPro on my head mount, and then I gave my other GoPro to my brother to have on the chest mount. I still would like to get pictures, and
Hmm.
it's a lot harder to do it that way if I'm in all the hunts. But
Right.
the last hunt I went to last week, it was well worth it. So overall, yeah. But yeah, some of these events are hit and miss. Luck and location, speed. See if you can get
Right.
lucky enough.
Hmm.
And it's a workout. I'm pretty sunburnt. Not as sore. I feel pretty good though.
Well, I figured you two probably burn pretty easy anyway, so
Yeah. I just now downloaded content, so I was gonna try to put it together before your hunt, so I have the clear footage off my phone. Because if I have too much footage on my phone, I get confused. So I try to edit everything before I start another one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my boy's gonna be helping me, so I'll probably set him at the table, and I'll probably get myself out there and do like you did and try to record and film and
Yeah,
walk around and talk. Try to add up, and then, like I said, I'll probably drop that on my YouTube as another. But it would probably be a little bit longer than my other one. Wasn't too bad. I think I almost pushed 15 on that other, which talk like with you, and I think like Okie John says, you do too much, you lose people. There's that beautiful little window. You get too long a video, and then you lose people if it's not real, interesting. So you just got to find that good balance.
I think a lot of channels do around 13 minutes. Some of my videos are like 7 to 9. Then I got some that are around 13 to 15. Then I got a couple that's close to shooting 30.
No, my understanding, and then also I heard someone else say it before, that like 15 minutes is like your average video. If it's good, it's just long enough. It has content to it, but not too long that you're losing somebody out on the video.
Like it repetitive.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, how was your Memorial Day weekend?
Oh, it wasn't bad. We went out to the powwow. Got rained out Saturday. We went out Saturday. We've gone to the lake a couple of times too, but Saturday that storm rolled in and kind of got dicey. Tornado sirens, and man, we had high winds and golf ball size hell here in town.
Ouch.
And it rained so hard it was flash flooding. Like, I know there's a couple of streets we crossed. I'm pretty sure that water was at least 8 inches or deeper in a couple of them side roads. Or yeah, maybe that one street, I think it was about 12 inches of water on the road. It just hit and it just dumped water so bad. But went back out Sunday night, powwow. I have a video of that, a little bit of video. I think I've thrown it on TikTok. I may throw it up on YouTube of a dance. Kids had fun.
That's good. Good deal. You got any more people that signed up for the hunt this weekend?
I hadn't seen. Have you got any things on your email or anything on that? I don't know if that link's still working.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, she says she don't think that link's working.
I think I had to have that subscription and I had to cancel it.
Oh, okay. Well, pretty much what you said and a few people I've heard. I mean, it's just it's gonna be pretty much the day of. We're gonna pretty much figure out, I guess, who's gonna be there. I mean, aside from who you said was coming from that you knew, and then John, and supposedly 2 guys Carl knows from around close to Oklahoma City area. They always come down to Pioneer Days, and then they join in on that. So if I had to guess of what I kind of sort of know, 13 to 15. And that's not including people that either just didn't want to mess with the thing, or if the link stopped working, or they're just showing up. So hopefully we hit the 20. If we go a couple over, I already got built-in contingents for that. So
yeah, and hopefully, I think there's 2 other festivals going on.
Yeah, that's the dicey part, and that's something else I'd always try to talk to them about. You've got Little House on the Prairie has some special event going on. I think some kind of what?
Hey, show me Chris has a question.
Yeah. Where's it located? It is.
And he froze up. I think it. Yeah, he might have been froze. Okay, so Show Me Chris is located a few miles north of Caney, Kansas. Called the Caney Valley Tractor Association Pioneer Days, I believe, something like that. It is. It's a 2-day event. It's a large event, so the metal detecting event is just included into that larger event. So there's plenty of activities for children to do. They got tractor pools, they got a car show, they got a bunch of vendors going on, and then the treasure hunt itself, I believe, is at noon. I got a seminar. I'm running a seminar 30 minutes prior to the hunt, and yeah, looks like we just lost Tim. So yeah, it's a small treasure hunt located within Pioneer Days, just north of Caney, Kansas. Which I'm not sure how far exactly that is from you. Probably at least a couple hours.
Well, at least you were still in here. My stuff decided to go El Crasho.
I noticed that.
I was like, I've never had my laptop reset so much. I use it at work.
Yeah, about 3 hours. Yeah, it'd be a nice little drive for you, buddy. I think Tim just crashed again. Oh, you're lagging.
Yeah, I don't get it. 3.5 miles north of Caney. See if I can fix it.
I got it covered, buddy. I explained it all.
Okay, awesome.
But yeah, nice little treasure hunt before summer kicks in, and then there's what is it? June, middle of June. There's Nebraska land, and then there's another one that was just announced today, with a small little hunt just in the northeast part of Kansas, which I'm not sure that he knows that there's another big event like an hour away from him. So I noticed that he kind of announces his hunts like the same time as these big events. That's like really close to him. But there's another one in northeast Kansas, which I already made plans going somewhere else. So other than that, around here, I think after June, middle of June, after the June hunts, there's no more until the fall. There might be one in Oklahoma City in July, but I can't remember. Some form of festival with magnet fishing and metal detecting. But yeah, then this fall around here for the Missouri, Texas, Kansas area, Arkansas, you got Treasure Fest coming up. I know you got a few clubs in your area, Chris, that put on a oh wow, what happened there? You got like okay. Anyways, there is a club I think in Carthage, Missouri, Chris, that does a fall event. I think it's club owners only, and then near the Kansas City area, you got Mocan, which that's a fun event as well. But I hate driving through Kansas City.
Anyways, I don't know. My stuff's going. I don't know what's wrong with the laptop. I got all my extra stuff set up back here. I've just got to get a webcam, and it would be more stable. That's the only thing I am honestly lacking, and my desktop's more stable. or I could do it from my phone. It's just I don't know why my laptop is decided to go nuts tonight. Like I'm 2-3 foot from my router and all that, and it's just going.
Eh.
I don't get it. I've never had this much trouble on my laptop. I've took it to Kansas City, training, everything, and tonight it's just going. You know what, you?
Surprise! I'm gonna crap out.
I guess maybe it's so used to the hot shopping in the house is cooler that it just doesn't know how
It
to
works
act.
better in the heat. But yeah, you can just go. You can get one of those cheap I think that's what I got, like a $15 camera.
Right. I looked at Walmart the other day, but I'm waiting for payday. Like I said, I'm in between checks, but the only one I seen at Walmart the other night was like 30 or $35. I'm like, man, I don't want to spend that much. I asked a buddy of mine because he usually has a bunch of extra electronic stuff and everything like that. And I asked him if he had an extra one laying around. We usually swap extra PC stuff, and he's like, no, dang, I don't have one right now. So Brian already covered the stuff already.
The whole thing,
Yeah, that's what the co-host is for.
like the events and all that.
Yeah. It stayed with him in it. It's just it just cut me out.
Pioneer Day?
Well, I guess she wants to join. She wants to explain the rest of what's going on in Pioneer Days. I mean, why not? I'm gonna have to send you a link. Facebook. There's a link to you to Facebook. You'll have to open it up on your laptop if you're going to use your laptop to stream from. Yeah, I don't know. It's just you gotta love technology. Now we've got so much covered. Now it probably ain't gonna act stupid no more. Yeah, I got 2 screens. I bought another screen the other day. I've been watching Facebook and they had these auctions, so I got a secondary screen for my laptop, or not my laptop, for the desktop. And all I'm lacking is a secondary camera or a camera for this to have everything set up good. So that's all I'm lacking. Technology works great when you want it to, and a pain in the rear when you don't want it to.
Ain't that the truth?
But yeah, see, I got it all set up, and I even got a stand for everything. There's screen 1, screen 2, and then I have a stand. And I could just put a camera right about where I got this setting, and then I have my screens I can see and stuff too with everything in the background. Oh, show me. Oh, he's got my feelers out for hunts. Yeah, that hunt, but man, I seen how far that whoever posted in your group, I was like, oh man, that's cool. That's not a bad price. Then I seen how far away if it was from us. I'm like, ooh.
Which one?
Let me go back to the page real quick. They posted in your group earlier. Metal detected seated hunt.
Yeah, yeah, that's the one I was talking about. He usually announces his hunt like a couple weeks before his hunt. That's not enough, really, not a whole lot of time to prepare. And on top of that, he usually announces his hunt during a bigger hunt that's kind of close by.
Oh, really?
So I don't know if he doesn't realize that or what. So I messaged him so let him know, hey, there's another hunt going on just an hour or two away from you. that's been announced months ago. So you might not have a very big turnout.
Well, they're in the van. They were in the cup holder. Headphones? Yeah, you should be able to. Yeah, I looked and it's 4 hours away. I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
cheap, but man, that's a drive.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh.
A nice guy, but yeah, it is pretty far.
Yeah, it's
Far for us. I mean, it's actually a really interesting location. So it's located basically on the Oregon Trail. So there's a
really.
lot of history up there. Heck, I had the MDOA hunt a
Mhm.
couple weekends before, and it was located probably 10 minutes from where this hunt's going to be. So we stayed up there for a couple days, went up into Nebraska and did some hunting. Unfortunately, that hunt had a really low turnout. I think probably lack of advertising. On
What's
top of
that?
that, it was graduation and
Or-
Mother's Day weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is there really? I don't know. Well, there's probably is. I didn't know if there's any more hunts going on before it gets too hot, or are they?
There's a couple more. You got, of course, you got yours. You got Nebraska land. You got the one in Denton. That's around here, and then there's one in Oklahoma City or near Oklahoma City in July. For some reason, it's going to be hot and miserable up there. Usually around July, the ground gets really hard in
Right.
Oklahoma.
Yeah. Even here.
Yeah, even here. And then
It's-
on the East Coast, I'm sure there's a lot of clubs hunts going on next month.
I was thinking our area. It's pretty much
But our area, there's just a very few left.
about in June. It's pretty much
But yeah, basically over.
yeah.
Then it starts kicking in back in usually around September.
If you're ready, I can add you. Well, you let me know. But yeah, I'm ready, and then you start getting into the hot weather, which it's kind of either go early or go kind of water hunting.
Yeah, usually around mid-June, I start switching over to do magnet fishing and water detecting, especially when it starts hitting the drought season. I like to hit those rivers, do some metal detecting in the rivers, hopefully some bottle digging.
Yeah. So I think I got something in the works, and it'll be pretty cool, and I'll try to get some people together. But what would you think about hunting around the Brown Mansion?
Cool. Okay, so I have a buddy that says he already has permission to hit it at the mansion. I was like, dude, I thought it was state owned. Like,
it's city owned. Carl's already talked with the lady that runs the society or whatever. It's Coffeyville something historical society or whatever. And he talked to her, and she was the manager of it, and gave him permission. All he has to do is go up and tell her when.
are you sure it's not federal owned? Like, I always felt like it was a trap. Like, I've been told we can go up there and hit it, and I always felt like it was a trap because it's a historical spot location.
Reverberation. How do I?
Just talk, lady.
Yeah, the bad thing is you can hear me.
It's because you're talking really loud.
I'm not trying to talk real loud. But Carl said that the lady that manages it of the whole thing gave permission. So
Oh yeah. Oh, so okay. Time out. So since you guys are so close to each other,
Mhm.
one of you guys will have to turn off your volume from YouTube.
I don't even have YouTube up. I bet he's hearing what my headphones are picking up.
Yeah, she sounds good, but when Tim, go ahead and talk.
yeah, I think we're just so close. That's why it's picking up. I'll mute, so let her talk.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm actually emceeing the Pioneer Days this weekend. It's it's basically 3.5 miles north of Caney on Highway 75. We have a lot of stuff going on all weekend long. It's basically a tractor club, but they also do like antique farm equipment and things like that. They have a huge collection of just about every farm implement kind of tool that's antique that you could even want. So um, they also have some old car stuff in one of the buildings. It's a huge, huge, huge place. How many acres do you think? How many acres do you think it is?
I want to say at least 20 to 30,
Yeah,
maybe even more.
20 to 30. Yeah, and you know, a lot of them, a lot of it is farm ground still with equipment and stuff set out there. But sorry, my battery's dying on my computer. Um, but there are several buildings. They have like a concession stand. They have Friday night. They're going to have live music and a free bean feed. That's kind of their annual thing that they do. Let's see here. They have booths and buildings that do like broom making and chainsaw art. And we just added a blacksmith a couple of years ago. All kinds of demonstrations. Um, we also have, if you know, are less able to walk around, because there it is a lot of walking. But if you're less able to walk around, they have what we call the People Mover, which is a like a tractor drawn trailer with seats in it, nice, comfortable. I think they're old bus seats. Um, so they you can take a ride on that and ride throughout the grounds and get off and get on, and you know, um, we have lots of stuff for the kids. A big thing is the kiddie tractor pull, the pedal pull. That is going to be, let me see here. My screen has moved. That is going to be on Saturday, about 10 o'clock in the morning. And then obviously the metal detecting is going to be around 11:30. The seminar is. And so, and then the hunt is going to be around 12. Let's see. On Friday night, if you guys want to come in Friday night, we have what they call the Parade of Power. Basically, everybody drives their tractors around the grounds, and they get a little introduction, talk about their tractor a little bit. You know, and it's just a good way to see all of the tractors that everybody has brought in. 6 o'clock Friday night is going to be our big thing. That is the garden tractor pull. They're actually going to have that after our bean feed, which starts at 5. They do the bean feed, and most of the time they do the ice cream. I think they are planning on doing the homemade ice cream. Usually they have just chocolate and vanilla, but it is really good. If you've never had homemade ice cream, it's really good. And Friday morning, actually, everything kind of starts at 8 o'clock. That's when you can start registration for your tractors. We also have a flea market. People come in and they sell their wares, and they'll start coming in at 8 a.m. Friday morning. And then also Saturday morning, everything kind of starts off at 8 a.m. as well. I'm going to be giving away lots of door prizes throughout the day. Some of them will be like random, somebody, if somebody has like a pocket knife or something like that on them, bring it up and they win a door prize. Or some of it is going to be like tractor related or farm related questions that you answer. And if you get it right, then you get a door prize. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We do also have a concession stand, if I didn't already say that. Did I already say that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, there's only that one vendor, right? Just
yeah,
that food
it's
vendor.
just I believe so this year.
On the food?
On the food, yeah.
The food is usually just the kitchen that
the Antique Power runs the kitchen. So all the proceeds from that go to the club. But it's really good food. They have really good, chili and nachos, and I think they do pulled pork maybe at one point.
They let a guy come in last year,
Mm-hmm.
like cowboy something.
They did let somebody come in. Was it last year? Yeah, and do food for on site as well. He was some kind of cowboy, something or other. And I didn't get to try his food last year because I was stuck in my booth. But
I think he sold out pretty quick.
Tim's saying he thinks he sold out pretty quickly. So, but yeah, there's lots of stuff to do all day long. You can walk around and just look at all the different demonstrations. The broom making, I know that they also sell the brooms that they make. So you can get you a handmade broom, and they're really good brooms. I've had one before. And then about 2 o'clock on Saturday, they're going to do what they're calling a tractor pull exhibition, which I don't think it's actually part of a competition that everybody can enter. I think they're just kind of doing like a little show that they're putting on. And then they always do, since we're so close to Caney, it's only about 3.5 miles. They do a Sonic run where they drive their tractors down the highway and in a line and go to Sonic, and they can park them in the stalls and get Sonic, and then they come back. Now 4 p.m. is when we're going to be doing our raffle drawings. And I want to talk about that a little bit. This year we're having 4 different items that we're raffling off, and that they are a Blackstone griddle, a John Deere pedal tractor, which was provided by Prairie Land John Deere out of Independence, a hand-carved walking stick, which Ernest Loganville, he always hand carves us a walking stick to raffle off every year. And then a $200 Visa card. So you can purchase tickets at the tractor pull or the tractor show on site prior to 4 o'clock. I think they usually cut it off about 3:45-ish so they can count everything. But they're only $2 each, or 6 for $10. So, and you don't have to be present to win, because you put your name and your phone number on there, and we'll contact you if you win. And then on Sunday, they also have a church service. If you plan on staying the whole weekend, they'll have a church service at 9 o'clock. One of the local churches is going to be doing that. And then after that, 1 o'clock on Sunday as well, they do a consignment auction. So that's always a good auction. Usually they have a lot of stuff there. So
Is there going to be a little hay hunt this year for the kiddos?
Yes, there's
I missed that. The money in the hay. That's a really big one for the kids. They always throw a whole bunch of coins into like 2 or 3 bales of hay. A bale for the smaller kids and a bale for the bigger kids. And they throw all kinds of stuff in there. They throw coins. I think they've even at one point thrown like little Matchbox Hot Wheel cars or whatever in there for the kids too. Sometimes little toys and whatnot. But every year they do that, and the kids have a lot of fun. And I tell you what, it does not take them long to get all them coins found. So.
Yeah, because usually at the end of the event, I'll go around the detector and kind of see if I find anything. But usually they get it all.
Yeah, most of the time, unless it's works its way down into the dirt, they're pretty good about finding them all. So.
anyways. So it sounds like it's going to be a good little event. Yeah, it usually is. Hopefully, like I said, the 2 other events going on hopefully won't hinder too much this year.
Yeah, I know last year with that big storm cell that kind of rolled in. Also, we had Bartlesville was having a big event, and I think
that's again
Newt.
Sunfest is going on the same time.
Yeah,
this year. And then also I think it's like a 50th. 100 is it 150 or something? I'd have to look on it. Little House on the Prairie is having a big deal too. It's not 150. Oh, it's a TV show, so then it's like 50th year anniversary. And I think the granddaughter or something like of Laura Ingalls is supposed to be there. I think I was reading something about it here about a month ago.
That is pretty cool though.
Yeah, so that's going to be going on. I don't think that's going to draw down too much because that place ain't very big.
But that's for the whole event. When it comes to the detecting event, people that actually want to detect will come to that event,
right?
Unless they have family stuff going on. That's why over the weekend, Memorial Day weekend, it's kind of hard to have a treasure hunt during that weekend. But the diehard fans that want to enjoy that hobby will go to that event.
Right.
I feel like last year was a bust for us at the Caney event because I felt like it was due to that storm, which it was. I know safety guidelines. I gave out the speech. Starts lightning getting really close. Pull out. I don't want anyone getting hurt. Right. But I think we kind of lucked out last year, and then it was like literally like right. The wind started picking up, but like right at the end of the event, and then everything just broke loose.
Yeah, that's why I've been watching the weather so hard. That's kind of where I know I have a set time, but if we have something like again, I might pull it off a little sooner. I don't know. That's just, man, the way this weather's been lately, it's kind of hard to say. Saturday right now, they're saying there's no rain, but then again, 2 days ago, there was a chance of storms in the morning and the evening. So,
yep.
That's kind of what I'm, I like to start at noon. If we have to kind of push it a little sooner, if we got something coming up on us, we may have to start it a little early. That's just the whole contingency, have to do the whole spill. Like you said, weather comes up, starts lightning, get out of the field. It's not worth getting injured over.
Or killed.
Or killed, yeah.
With their little lightning rods.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what I was saying. My whole thought is if it's storming and swinging that, man, that's like an active lightning rod.
Yeah.
And you're touching the ground with it, every once in a while. So you're grounding yourself out right there.
So you told me something yesterday, I believe. which I totally agree with. As long as my brother and I do not go over to Oklahoma, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, you guys are not banned. You guys are banned from crossing the line. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, so it's like every time we went to an event in Oklahoma, it stormed and we got tornadoes in Kansas. And I mean, it just got hammered like both times, both events in Oklahoma. Like
Yeah.
Southeast Kansas got hammered.
Yeah, them two events, and that's why I'm sitting here going. I was like, y'all can't go to no more events because it gets too crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, tornadoes, crazy, severe weather.
And then, both
Jeez.
times we were down there, we lucked out. It was like they said, "Oh, it's gonna get bad," and then it like got clear. Like I know over the weekend they canceled the night hunt, and during like the middle of bingo, I kind of looked outside and it's clear sky. I'm like, what the? And I get on the radar and I'm like, oh man, Kansas is getting hammered.
Yeah. Oh, I think we've kind of dropped off on people. I think we might just go ahead and just end it now. End it a little early.
Yeah, it's about 50 already into it.
Yeah, we're 46 minutes. I think I'm going to call it right there.
Sounds good. I got some of my bundles. I'm working on my bundles for the fall event. I'm
Okay.
almost done. I think I need to make 2 more bundles after this, and I have my 30 prize bundles.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. Share what link? That link. Wheezy. All right. Let's see here. She sent me a link. I don't want to go to the link. I want to copy the link. Come on, fella. You could have shared it. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna get to do this. In the comments.
Have her put it in regular. Have her put it in chat.
There we go.
Studio chat.
Yeah, I got it in chat.
Okay, you got it.
Yep, I'm in stream. All right, y'all have a good night. There's the Facebook for the Antique Power in the comments. Be safe this weekend. Hopefully it's not crazy.
Yep. Take care, everyone.
Yep. See you guys later.